Your next witness?
Thank you.
Judge, the next witness that I have is Sangeeta Ryan.
Hi, my name is Sangeeta Ryan, and I am the aunt of the young man I met as a preschooler with a giant backpack and a tiny pink purse who was called Joey Nathan Ryan.
And do you have some testimony to share about what the loss of Joe has meant to your family?
I do.
Please go ahead.
Hello, Honorable Judge Ascarati, members of the Fairfax County team, members of the gallery, our family, Christine's family, friends, and members of the press. We are Joe's family. We're the people he loved, and we loved him. With the exception of speaking once at Ms. Peres Magalhães' sentencing, we have remained silent since this tragedy devastated our family 3 years ago. Judge, we thank you for listening to our words back in February. We chose silence out of respect for law enforcement, for the Commonwealth, and for Christine's family, whose loss is beyond imagination. Christine was taken by the very person she trusted to build a life with and raise a child with. We also remained silent because Joe and Christine were not only taken from us on February 24th, 2023, but were repeatedly disrespected by the defendant's calculated lies. Let me be absolutely clear. This was not a moment of weakness, confusion, or loss of control. This was a deliberate, planned act carried out by someone who believed he could outsmart the system and escape accountability. And even after taking 2 lives, the defendant continued lying to investigators, lying to the court here, lying to his child and her family, and attempting to manipulate anyone who would listen. What we witnessed was not remorse. It was arrogance. It was a sustained effort to rewrite reality in order to protect himself. That matters because it shows exactly who he is. He didn't just take Joe and Christine from us. He tried to erase the truth of who they were, and in doing so, inflicted further harm on the people who loved them. This crime did not just take Joe's life. It took his place in the world. It took a son, a grandson, a brother, a cousin, a friend, a caregiver. He took my nephew, Joe, on purpose and left devastation. Every day we see the impact of that loss. Joe's grandmother, Connie, who raised him from the time he was just days old, now lives with a grief that has only deepened in time. She was there for every milestone of his life, his childhood, his school years, his prom, his first car, his growth into adulthood. And in return, as Deirdre said, Joe was there for her. He built his life around caring for his grandparents and making sure they were never alone. Since his passing, her health has declined. She's not here today. The absence of Joe is not abstract. It is constant, visible, and devastating. Joe was a kind and loving person. He was funny. He believed in the goodness of others. He was a friend, a caretaker, and someone who brought light into the lives of those around him. He is deeply loved. He's remembered. He mattered, and he still does. The only solace we hold on to is this: love endures. It lives in the stories we tell, in the way we carry Joe with us, and in how we choose to live our lives moving forward. Today we speak, and today we find our voices, and today our silence ends. We will spend our days and our lives saying Joe's name. We will carry forward his kindness, his goofiness, his love, and his spirit. His absence will always be felt. His chair will remain empty at our gatherings, but his presence will never truly leave us. We do not forgive. This wasn't an accident. This was a calculated decision followed by a deliberate and ongoing attempt to evade responsibility and distort the truth. Today, we take back Joe and Christine's memory from the lies, from the manipulation, and from the man who thought he could control their story even after taking their lives. He no longer controls anything. We leave here with our heads high, not in silence, but with purpose. We will honor Joe and Christine by living with the same kindness and love that they gave so freely. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be Joe's voice and Christine's voice. And thank you for your service to the community, Judge Asgarati, as you approach your retirement. May we all find a way to love more deeply and bring more kindness into the world. Thank you from the Ryan family.
Thank you. Please answer any questions of Mr. Carroll.
No cross-examination here.
All right, ma'am, you can have a seat.
Thank you.